My stepson indeed knows where to touch. He took me to his room and made me feel like a real woman. I feel it was a mistake, but at least we had a good time. Hello, Manuel. I'm a beautiful young lady of 28, fair and slim. You can call me Frida. It's been a year since I got married, and my husband has never had any time or attention for me, especially in matters of our love life. As soon as our honeymoon ended, everything was over. He resumed to work, forgetting he has a wife at home. I've never enjoyed the full portion of my husband. I feel this was what triggered the dirty journey I never thought could go beyond borders with my stepson Mike. Mike was just 23 years old, dark, muscular, and quite tall, about 5.5 feet. He really looked matured at that young age, and something about him always caught my attention. For some reason, he loved to go shirtless at home, and I couldn't withstand it any time I saw him. Ever since my husband introduced him to me, a glimpse of him always made me lose myself. He looked nice and handsome. Soon, our mother and son bond became very tight, and I could tell he liked the connection. Even though I wasn't his real mom, he loved and liked everything about me. I never knew Mike was such a naughty boy until I once chanced upon him at the living room watching a romantic movie on his laptop. That movie was strictly for adults, and it had a lot in there. This gave me the green light that things could work out well. At this point, I was already tired of my husband, and my stepson was giving me all the attention I needed as a woman. Mike was now about to gain admission into college, and so was home all the time. Just within some few weeks, our bond grew stronger and stronger again, and it looked as if Mike was now my husband. When my husband leaves for work, we do lots of basic things together, like washing, cleaning, cooking, and a few others. My husband leaves very early in the morning and comes back very late. This gave us much time to be doing lots of silly things together. Once his dad was away, he would enter my room without knocking and give me deep kisses and hugs from behind. I got so attracted to my stepson, and it became our little secret. He would always hit my backside unaware when he meets me in the hallway or in the kitchen. Almost every silly thing he did to me would turn me on. One morning, some few hours after his dad left, I was preparing breakfast in the kitchen when I felt his arm around my waist from behind. I jokingly asked him, "What do you want?" "You're all I want," he said. I smiled and turned around, looking at him directly in the eyes with his arms around my waist. He told me how beautiful and hot I looked in my nightgown every morning. His words were so soothing, piercing, and touching. I could feel it in my soul. He drew me closer to him and kissed me deeply. As we were kissing, he undressed me from my nightgown. At this point, I was all his. He carried me to his room and watched me lie naked on his bed. His toy was very huge, and it was nowhere close to that of my husband's own. His touch was soft and gentle, and I couldn't help it. He knew where to touch. I began to shake on his bed, and all I wanted was him. He kept teasing me for some minutes until it was finally ready. I just couldn't imagine this could ever happen between us. I enjoyed every bit of it as he pushed it in slowly and came all over me 3 times. He knew my weakness, and he really made me feel like a real woman. It's now our little secret, and we have sex about 3 to 4 times weekly. Mike and I are now more than couples, and I'm scared as time goes on. My husband will find out. I feel I'm now more attached to my stepson than my husband. I'm always jealous when I see young ladies around Mike. I can't help it. I feel they are likely to snatch him from me someday. This gives me lots of insecurities. I'm in love with my stepson, and at the same time I'm scared this might ruin my marriage. I don't know what to do. Please advise me. I don't think you need an advice, Frida. You know what's right and wrong. You know it's not right to cheat on your husband with your stepson. You should end things with him as soon as possible before your husband finds out. Talk to your husband about your concerns in the marriage and give it some time. Things may work out for you. Secretly cheating for pleasure is never an option. If you enjoyed this story, Please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories. Thank you, and see you in the next video.